What's up, party people? This is Jude Snowboarder from Facebook, Jude's Junk on Facebook Shop and YouTube video. And today's video is kind of how I price my books, but I've already done a video on that, but how to speculate by pricing your books accurately. So I spend more time in pricing my books, but I get more information and it helps me speculate better. So I've already written how I use Zap Kapow for raw values, which is usually way old. Any of the price guides for raw values are usually pretty outdated and old the minute you write it down. That's what we used to say about Overstreet Price Guide. Yeah, that might be accurate, January 1st, but after that, it's old news. Well, now online, you get up-to-date information, and even these online price guides like Zap Kapow that update monthly, they don't have the bandwidth to update maybe millions of comic books each month. So they don't know. So that's how I get my baseline raw grade. And then people say you can't use graded values to price raw books. And that's just hogwash. But let me tell you why. I'm not saying that a professionally graded book that's slabbed is going to be, 9.8 versus 9.8. It's still going to be more valuable because someone professional certified it for you, and so it's more trustworthy and people pay more for that trust. But what I'm talking about is I look at GPA, even when I price my low raw grades, $5, I'm going through Wolverine 1 through 100 and pricing every single one. And what happens is if you have an investor, he sees something, he hears something, maybe he's got money, he hears a pop about a character, he hears an artist that might be dying, whatever it is, he might run out and buy that book. And so I'm going through these Wolverines, and a whole bunch of them are probably worth $5 and 9.2, right? Well, a 9.6 isn't a 9.2, and it's better than a 9.4, so I price my 9.6s at a 9.6, 9.8 raw value. But what happens when I cross-reference with GPA, and I'm getting to see bumps. Like I'll go through a whole 10 series, like 70 through 80 of Wolverine Volume 2. And for some reason, number 76 and number 79, a 9.6 is going for like $115, and a 9.8 is like $170. And there's no indication online why the 176 or 179 are worth more. And the raw books sell for just the same on eBay. Here's the catch. All the raw books are going to be 9.2s and below on eBay. So what I've seen with, I think, Wolverine number 35 or number 36, some of the production was bad. And so the higher grade books for 76 and 79 might have a stronger demand. So now I scrutinize my books closer. I estimated a 9.6. I'm going to look at it closer. Maybe there's a spine split I didn't notice. Maybe there's a production flaw that scratches the spine. But anyways, I got two books in the 70s that are just $5 books, but in a 9.6 they're going for $120 minimum, and I got estimated them all at 9.6. Now my estimation could be way wrong. I don't spend more than 5-10 seconds giving my estimation. I'm going through thousands of books. But when I sell it, I'll look at it closely, get picks, provide that to a buyer. But now I know, wow, these two books, 76 and 79, they're really high value. So if I can find one graded, I probably can't, otherwise they wouldn't be that much on GPA. But if I could find one graded, or find a raw book that condition and get it graded and or signed, then it's gold. So this is how I use graded values to help me price my books, because I'm not going to sell those books for $10 or $5 anymore. I put a sales price on them for $30 and $50. No one's going to buy it, but that's just a signal to me to do some research later. Hey, this is a better raw book. Don't just sell it and give it away until I do a thorough look over, once over. Maybe even send it in for a CBCS grade. If it comes back 9.6, then I can always send it into a Adam Kubert signing at CGC, maybe get a 9.6 again. But for $16 it's CBCS. So anyways, this is how I use raw price guide, graded price guide, eBay sold, eBay future sales to price my books, and how it helps me speculate. I just ran across a couple books. I can't remember Peter Parker. It was, who's Craven's son that's going to be in the movie? It was the first two issues of him, and I went out and got a 9.8 real quick. because I was thumbing through Key Collector, and I realized the main character, or one of the characters in the new Craven movie, is going to be Craven's son. And the first 2 issues, I got 9/8, so I'm specking on that. Anyways, this is why a graded price guide subscription could help you price your raw books without artificially inflating the prices to be equivalent to graded books. Anyways, happy hunting, guys.